Hey everybody, I'm Howard, and this is Otter's Retirement Corner. Today I want to talk about something that at least for me, I've never seen discussed on any retirement channel, any financial channel. I'm not saying it isn't discussed, but I've never seen it for some reason, and I'm talking about AARP, which is used to be known as American Association of Retired Persons, but they changed it to just AARP, the initials, when they started covering more people. So, as you know, it's an interest group or special interest group focused on retirement and focused now on people 50 and over. Maybe 40 years ago, 50 years ago, when I first heard about AARP, it was for retired people, generally people 65 and over. So as the years went on, they decided to broaden that and bring in more members by lowering that slowly to 50. I remember getting my first letter from them saying, hey, you can join us, and it just made me feel old. It's like, that's it, I've crossed the threshold, I'm old. So I'm going to talk about my feelings about AARP at the end here, but I just want to talk about it a little bit. And I guess mostly what I want from everybody viewing this is, tell me what you think of AARP. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Are they accomplishing anything? Do they do anything for you or anybody you know? Just general, this is a huge organization. What's going on with them? And why aren't we hearing more about them? Again, neither good nor bad. I don't hear anything about them. So, right now they have over 40 million members. I mean, that's a huge chunk of people. Take any special interest group, that's a huge chunk of people. And their main function is what they call advocating for health and financial issues for, issues like Social Security and Medicare for retired people or seniors. And when I say advocate, they try to influence politicians and try to get things done for people 50 and over in those categories. That's their main goal. So, you look at, some of the other things they do and probably things we're most hit with by them. They offer discounts to members. And those discounts are on travel, shopping, health and wellness, entertainment, restaurants, insurance, other financial products. Anything that touches our lives, they're out there. You can, as a member, you can go on their website and find a route to a discount or a service somehow. Now, they make very clear on their site, they are not political. They do not take sides. They do not contribute to either political party. All right, so they're there in Washington. That's their main office, and they're advocating or lobbying politicians to do things for seniors. Now, nothing's happened with Social Security. They're out there fighting for it. And they'll give their opinion on any new proposal, anything that helps benefits, anything that increases benefits, anything that maintains benefits, anything that helps the program last longer, they're going to be for. Anything that hurts benefits, raising retirement age, cutting benefits, changing formulas so benefits are reduced, they're typically not going to be for that. So the question is, how powerful of a political lobbying group are they, and will they actually get anything accomplished? And that obviously remains to be seen. I looked at their last audited financial statements, which were 2022. Their 2023 statements aren't out yet. Just a couple of highlights. They have $4.6 billion in cash and investments. They have a net worth of about $3.1 billion. Revenues in 22 were about $1.9 billion. And now when I say revenues, their biggest source of income at about $1.1 billion is royalties. And by royalties, I mean they let companies use their name. They have a co-branded Medicare Part D, Part B product with United Healthcare. They'll let anybody out there, banks, financial service companies, healthcare companies, use their name for a fee, as long as they're supportive of those products or services, of course. But that's their largest source of revenue. That's $1.1 billion. Second to that is their membership dues, which the best I can tell is $12 to $15 a month. It depends whether you have, or $12 to $15 a year rather. Depends whether you have a renewable account or not. So it's a minor amount of money individually, but it's almost $300 billion in total. So to join AARP, it's not any great expense. Is it worth it? If you join or don't join, they're going to still do their lobbying. It's the old, public television thing. If you watch us, you should pay us. But if I don't pay you, I'm still going to watch it. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. So they're changing net assets, or as they're a nonprofit, that's pretty much what we mean by profit. Their gain. They had a $140 million gain in the last year. And that's both, from operating and non-operating revenues. So, that's AARP in a nutshell. I think most people know what it is. Here's my experience. I joined, because I like the idea of them advocating for people 50 and over. I don't remember quite when I joined. Maybe it was 55, 60, something like that. And I was very excited to, use all their services. So whenever I travel, I'd go on their site and find their links to travel and, punch in my hotel or my car or my air flight. And it turned out, whatever discount they had, I can get that or better without them. And I ended up not using them. And it turned out the same thing for all their discounts, whether it was, restaurants or services somewhere, tax filing, whatever it is, whatever they offered, I found something better elsewhere. So eventually I just dropped my membership, mainly not due to the money, but mainly due because I was inundated with emails and mailers for insurance products. And I've heard them criticize in the past that they're nothing more than an insurance broker. And I started to take that to heart because that's all I was getting from them was, buy this insurance or take part in this insurance program or, go to our partner's insurance company and buy your product for them. So I quit being a member. So I'm not saying they're not a good organization. I'm just saying the kind of services they offer individuals may not be worth it, but it may be worth it to give them your $12, $15 a year, whatever it is, for them to lobby on our behalf. Although it's unclear what successes they may have had on the lobbying front. So again, tell me what you think. I'm actually really curious because I don't hear anything. AARP good, AARP bad, indifferent, worth it, not worth it? Is Otto's Retirement Corner good, bad, worth it, not worth it? If it's worth it, subscribe. If you like it, click the like button. But give me the comments. I'm on the fence on this. I honestly don't know what the general consensus is, and the fact that they have 40 million members, you think it's well liked, but there's more than 40 million people, or there's more than 80 million people 50 and over, so they don't have half of everybody, but they got a lot of people, they got a lot of revenue, they have a lot of influence. Let me know. Thanks. Talk to you next time. Bye.